go ahead, Larry.
All right. Okay. Then, hey everyone, and welcome to another weekly review with us. Today is just me and you, okay? Vic Velasquez is still at work. At least he didn't respond to my message.
He's probably sleeping though.
Or sleeping, yeah.
Yeah, he slept at what 7 a.m.
Yeah, I seen recently, like, he posts his updates in the Patreon thing there at like 5 a.m. Like every day. Like, okay. It's crazy late. It's like only 4 a.m. for him, but still crazy late. So yeah.
I
To be
slept only
honest,
3 hours, but it's fine.
I have
All
slept.
right.
I've slept 7 hours. I went to bed early
Oh
yesterday,
my God,
but I will
Larry.
drive for 7 hours today, so I need to be awake.
All right, that's fair enough. Yeah, you have to be definitely
Yeah.
awake to drive. Don't die on the road
Yeah, yeah,
while
yeah.
going fast.
No, I looked at the thing. I wanted to go there either with a train or, well, train was not option anymore because all trains are fully booked out. You can't even get one single seat in a train anymore. So I look for planes. Kind of don't want to fly there, to be honest. So I'm just going to drive there now. I wanted to at least have the option to like work on my travel there, but yeah, that's kind of out of the window now, and now I have to drive myself, which will be interesting. Never been to France, never done a 500-kilometer road trip one direction, so we'll see how that goes. That's why
Well,
even this recording is so early, so this stream more or less, because
yeah.
I will leave in 2 hours. Like right after this, I will just leave.
Yeah, normally we would do this on weekend, guys, but just this weekend, due to this Twitchcon thing, we are moving to today. Normally
Yep.
it will be like Saturdays. That will be normal plan. So, yeah.
Anyway,
All
then we
right,
start
guess
with
let's get.
how are you doing
Yeah.
today?
On my end, I am tired, exhausted, to be honest, and burned. I have been working on. So, just in general, what's happening is this week, the more people start playing the game, the longer our database gets start filling up too much, and the things start slow down. Like the progression saving slow down, the reports going down, fetching or what you call saving slow down, or like in majorly alt of stuff slow down. It was still fine enough, but like still, it was a ticking bomb. So I spent last 4 days trying to optimize and at the same time keep the game running. Like that's the problem. I like it's the you can't do update and then say, hey guys, we have a maintenance. Game will be down for 2, 3, 6 hours and change everything. That's just easy way. The hard way is doing that while people playing it, which is the hard way, and I'm still making sure it's working. So yeah, it's last 4.5 days. I tried to optimize it. I did optimize a lot, and then yesterday I caused a memory leak on one of the servers. It was pretty much ticking bomb. It would crash every 3 hours or 5 hours, depending on the amount of requests it will get. So I will sit there and I try to debug it, wait until it crashes. So pretty much, yeah, no sleep, just wait until it crashes any point. Today morning I fixed it, which 5 hours ago, and yeah, here I am. I slept a little bit, and yeah, yeah. So I'm doing great. How about you, Larry?
Fantastic. The last or this week I've been completely pushing through with creators. I think you have seen the sheer amount of emails I forwarded to you, as well as messages. There's a lot going on. There's still a lot going on. So before I leave, there's like 1-2 things we need to talk about first again. Because there is currently there's 3 LAN parties. Some
3 LAN
small, some
parties?
big. So you know of more or less 2, 1. By the way, have you sent that email to Lehigh? I hope you did.
Who?
Lehigh.
I haven't followed my emails for a while. I
No, no, no,
couldn't.
no, no. The thing I prepared for you. Have you sent that in the meantime? I would hope
Oh
for.
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
the
Yeah,
Steam thing, right? The Steam account
yeah,
thing.
yeah, the Steam account thing.
Yeah, I did.
No, yeah, there's 3 LAN parties running we're organizing in the background. I have started the production with the wiki thing and the fandom people, which took some time. A bunch of creator skins. I have done 9 interviews this week.
Did you see actually, which normally I wouldn't talk about, but I found it very funny. There are people who are trying to sell Twitch skins in
Yeah, I seen
eBay.
that. I seen that too. I was like, bro,
I
what
was
the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck? Like, why would someone try to sell Twitch skins in eBay? Hold up. Like, I think Play2 first introduced, send it, and then yeah. I can't imagine how will someone try to sell that thing. I don't know. Like, I think they're just gonna sell the accounts, but
Yeah, I
what do
don't
you
know.
call?
I would understand if they would try to sell the creator skins, which is scummy already. But
I mean, we are tracking of which code activated by which account, and then if we do figure out, we can revoke at any point.
yeah, we could just
But
like
yeah,
beat it.
we need to figure out which code was actually sold, and
Or
yeah.
we can probably get that. No,
Well, yeah, but yeah, we don't want to create a black market for skins suddenly. But again, I don't think it's gonna be that big or something. I hope so. I don't think.
yeah. Just to clear up some misconcerns about creator skins, because I got a lot of DMs regarding hey people asking if their favorite creator will get a skin. We're doing skins with the people that dedicatedly play BattleBit and actively play with us and or play the game every day, actively advertise us and recommend us and everything. There's someone that was only like one time playing and we never see them again. They will not get a skin.
So it's pretty
There's no
much okay
point.
this way, guys. So this way, guys. This is a market, and at the same time, despite we don't have a budget for really paid content creators to hey, could you promote us or something? Instead, what we kind of doing is make it a bit more easier for them to get to this, which is, they're also enjoying, of course, but hey, it's release and we had to do something at the same time. And Twitch shops was one thing, but we didn't want to limit the Twitch shops to only what couple of selected people. We wanted like at least everyone can do it, which is more, I think, more
Yeah.
positive. At the same time, we were like, okay, then what we can do further, and then we seen some people playing the game, content creators playing the game like consistently, and then okay, then we can choose one couple of them that are playing this game as a player and content creator, like also they are player at the same time, and yeah. But again, it's very we don't want to what do you call like we are selecting those people very selectively, I would say. Um, but yeah. All right. Do you want to start, Larry, or should I start?
Well, if you want to, you can. Feel free to. Go ahead. We have quite an interesting amount of topics, especially with thing that probably a lot of people are interested in is the stats leak that sometimes
Oh
not
yeah,
leak.
yeah,
What
yeah.
is
So
so the
that
stats
is a
losing that sometimes
yeah,
you
yeah,
log into the
yeah, yeah,
game
yeah.
and you lose your stats again.
I'll talk about that. My answer will be more technical. The problems that I face. So what was happening here this week? You may have seen people some saying, I lost my progression. What do you call? My stats did not save." All right, I'm gonna explain you what was happening exactly. So the more people play the game, the more so we don't save stats instantly. We have a queue, like what do you call a save stat queue, and then whenever you play the thing, right, and then end it, your stats are being sent to this queue to be saved, right? So and then this queue goes really fast, like it's actually saved really fast. But when there's like a couple of games are ending every minute, and then each is like 254 it fills up really much, and it especially fills up, especially on US times, because a lot of people are playing at the same time. So what was happening is, imagine this scenario: you play the game for 1 hour in one single match, right? The game, and then you leave the server, but the server doesn't know you left the game. Let's say a packet loss happened. I don't know, like something has happened, and then the server did not receive that you left the server. So server doesn't know you left the server. It's the server thinks you are still in the game, and then you are in the main menu, and then looking at your stats, and then I don't have my stats anymore, because what we do is normally we save your stats when you leave the server, but server has to know that you left the server to save it. There's 60-second timeout, not exact 60, a bit more or less, but if this player does not respawn for 45 to 60 seconds, then the server says, okay, this guy is lost connection, and then kicks, and then what happens is that time we do save your stats. So the problem was, if you leave the server in any way and then join a new server before old server acknowledges that you left the server and saves your stats, you will play with old stats. That was the problem. I don't know if that makes sense. So the current fix is, whenever you try to join a server in any way, what we do is we check if you are playing in any server. We check, hey, are you actually in the game right now? Are you in any server? And then if you found that you're actually you're right now in a game, but that server doesn't know you actually left, then what we do is we don't let you join the server. We say, hey, this guy left the server. Stop thinking it's in the server. And then we kick you from the server that you're not in anymore, and then the server saves your stats, and then later you will let you join. So right now, if you, for example, click on server after you leave the server, or join with the party or something, if you click on server and then it doesn't let you join for 10 seconds or something, that's the main reason. Because right now, at that point, the server is like, hey, you're still actually somewhere else, and then we are in process of kicking you and then saving your stats. What I will do in next update is, I will make a notification on the bottom saying, hey, synchronizing your data or something like that. So at least your stats will be saved properly first, and then later we will let you join the server with your new stats, so you don't lose that progression. It's not extremely common that was happening, but it was happening to a couple of people here and here and here, and which is bad thing. Again, this didn't happen on playtest because we didn't have this amount of queue, and then it's happening now because we have much more queue and players than playtest even. Yeah, that is the main reason. So, all right, that was more technical. I have the technical stuff, but you can go, Larry.
About what I did this week.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, yeah, next to like a bunch of podcasts and interviews, there will be a lot of cool things this week. There will be a lot of news releasing and everything. I've mostly just done a lot of tracking, stats tracking. Let me just reply to this guy. A streamer got timed out again. A big streamer. So I'm gonna just like quickly remove his timeout again.
Timeout. Jesus.
Yeah.
Guys, we know the timeout is not perfect. You don't
It's
have
not
to
perfect.
hit our. Yeah, it's not. And then it. So I mentioned last week before again. Timeouts supposed to be way to, at least if someone's at, I don't know, cheating, and if they're rage cheating, at least it was a way to us to catch the rage cheater, at least like stop it for a while. But it didn't go as we expected. Then there's also people who are just playing good. Like that's just reality. There's also people who playing above average, and then the people are getting heavy bombardment of reports. So what do you call? It's really different to tell. Okay, it's really hard to tell someone who's cheating and then look like playing well, and then who's someone playing well. That is the problem. Like with the statistics, it's really hard to tell. You have to have historical statistics and maybe tell something, which takes a while, and then I think it's above my knowledge level. So that's why I'm still looking around right now. People who has done this before. One thing is, I contacted Battlefield Force Fair Fight. You guys probably know Fair Fight, right? The Fair Fight. The system that bans people for historical stats, which is yeah. So if I can get a more contact with them, with the team who designed the firefight, we may implement something similar to that in long run. Of course, firefight, in order to like even start getting, I don't know, detecting someone cheating in statistics, you need to what do you call? You need to collect players. What do you call?
We need to first build statistics ourselves before this system can even say, okay, or like based on statistics, we can even say, okay, hey, that is a cheating behavior, and on this is not a cheating behavior. So we
Yeah.
need to build a system first. That's why we are reaching out to them, just to see how a system like this is built. There's already one person that has some insight in this, and we both talked with him, and he's been really helpful with this already. But definitely Fairfight will be the bigger step regarding this, and it makes sense. So we have not only we, but even our moderators, we have like stats to compare it to if a person is likely cheating, is not likely cheating. So we have like and completely even grounds, and we make the whole system more fair. So we can rather see, okay, that person is cheating and that person is not cheating.
Okay. I'm gonna be giving it one example really fast. Okay, imagine this way. So, what would you expect someone cheating? You will see like imagine a graph going gradually up, like, and then you will say, okay, this is normal person. He's playing bad at first, and then he's gradually getting better, 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 right? This is someone that you will say, okay, this person is legit. And then a cheater will be like playing bad, and then suddenly spike up, and then spike down, and then what do you call? And then spike up, spike down. So on a cheater, I guess you look for what spikes, right? So the problem with the BattleBit is the game. The game is so chaotic that you sometimes may actually get what do you call by flanking you get what 20 people instantly. Like let's say I don't know you're playing bad and then suddenly you found a flank position, I don't know, and then now you start getting 20 kills instant and then you start using this, or I don't know, you start realize that hey sniper what do you call drones and extra air what do you call the mines are broken. You figure out that, and then what you do is you start
Mines are
you
broken.
start to air drones plus mines, not just mines. And then you start taking airdrops from your squad, and then uh, what do you call? Get using that air drone in Wakistan, the bridge, and then getting 100 kills every match. But you're not cheating. You're just using what the game's offering to you, and then those are also what do you call? Uh, what do you call? Those are also like legit, and but they're also spike at the same time. So in general, the BattleBit, the way how the game designed right now is more open to those spikes. So I think it will be more challenging for us to even get somewhere there. But again, the statistics is long run. On the short term right now, what do you call? I already talked with three different products that is specialized on making cheats harder and detecting. I won't name them yet because we haven't really get into something at all. But again, like this is the first weeks for now. Of course, there will be some there and here, but definitely, is something that I really invest on what do you call it, getting a proper team on it. So we already like building the team right now for only for cheating, like only for catching cheaters and implementing more stuff into the game. Right now in the game, we have couple here and here stuff that checks, and then even though it's very rushed because of the amount of time that we have, is even though it's rushed, it does catch people. Like it does catch some level of cheats, even though it's really rushed. When there's a dedicated team who can build this much proper than I do, I think we'll be in what they call in a very good place. Again, one more thing. This game is costing money, so of course it's not too much, yeah, of course. But one thing that I think we have advantage over some other games, I'm not gonna name them, but mostly MMO games, and then the games that where you can make money by cheating, black market. In BattleBit, you cannot make money from cheating. Like you cannot just, I don't know how would you make money from cheating from BattleBit? You cannot. You just, that's all. Like you
Well,
cannot.
it's temporary advantage, but there's no real competitive. There's
Like
nothing someone else would lose. There's nothing you would gain except that you may rank up faster.
I mean, you don't. I mean, I'm not sure how we can make. Okay, so in some games, what you do is you kill players and then get their item and then sell them, right? I mean, in BattleBit, I don't know what you can sell. I mean, what you can do probably is, I don't know. I guess just become 100, 150, 160 level and then sell the. I can't, but I think it's very pathetic. I don't know. Anyway, so one thing is, if we find someone, what do you call it, that is cheating, they have to rebuy the game, which is sadly they are buying from Turkey, which makes sense. They're gonna be buying from Turkey because it's costing them $7 instead of $15, which sucks, but reality of gaming. Or what they do is, so there are black markets for multiple accounts. So I'm not gonna still name the game, but what people do is there are places where there are hacked accounts. Like the owner of the account does not know they're actually hacked. But what they do is people make it, what do you call, they rent those accounts. Like they rent an account that has Apex on it, that has Rust on it, that has, I don't know, BattleBit on it, right? And then and then they cheat on that account for 30 minutes, and then they rage cheat, to be honest. Like they just rage cheat all the way because they don't care if they're gonna be banned. It's like 30 minutes. They're like paying a half dollars, or I don't know, and test their cheats. I don't know, and then see what features are making them detected. And so the reality of today is having a paid game does not stop cheating. It's just a little bit barrier, but it's definitely, it doesn't make cheat stop. One thing is you cannot make money from cheating. If you are cheating and then making money, even you do lose your money, your account, you ought to make more profit than the game's own price. So you can just buy it and still have your profit. So that is the entire point that you cannot have in BattleBit. The reality is this is cat and mouse. We're gonna add something, the cheat creator is gonna do something. We're gonna add something, cheat creator is gonna do something, and then we're gonna add something, they're gonna do something. So I accept the fact this is how the gaming world works right now. On our end, what we have to do is we have to follow up with the cheats, what they have done, what they did, and then what do you call, do countermeasures. But the thing is, whatever we do, they will find something. It's just there is no way to stop it. It's always because the thing, the game is running on your PC. Literally, it's literally physically running on your PC. So you have full control of your PC. And then what do you call? Um, like there are ways to cheat much weirder ways, and if you know a bit more technical, you probably know what they are. I mean, yeah. End of the day, I want to get to point where if you're rage cheating, you will know you will be banned. So end of the day, I want to get to point where you should be afraid of what do you call, rage cheating. We will force you to keep your cheats hidden or very low as much as possible, and then start focusing on those the people who are keeping those cheats more low profile. The first rate cheaters, and make sure that, hey, if I rate cheat, I will be banned. Like they should have this mentality. Later on, hey, if I even don't like rate cheat but keep it low profile, I have still possibility of get banned. So those will be targeted. So it's step by step, and then later on, what do you call? It's just gonna be more cat and mouse fights. Yeah. But again, on my end, I want to focus more on the game itself. I want to focus on adding more stuff, fixing bugs, adding more stuff here and here, and then I want to have a team of people who is doing this instead of me, so I can focus my end. Larry can focus on his hand, and then this what do you call team of people focus on their end. That's the entire reason why I made an announcement saying, hey, I'm looking for people to recruit who could follow
Yeah.
up, who could help me on this level. About Sun overall, guys, hey, I know, sounds are horrible. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I agree because the reason the sounds are not horrible, but at least not good, is because I'm a Sun guy. I literally go buy what do you call sound
Yeah.
packs for $200 and then get like there's a list of sounds literally and then like 300 sound effects and I just listen a couple of them. Okay, this sounds great, and then I just put it into the game. That's it. That's how it's done so far. What I will be doing is at
Well,
some time, yeah.
there is still the offer of clean, and that other person, but I forgot his name again.
I want to
Yeah,
hire a
Grant from.
studio. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
hire an actual studio. Like I think World War III did it. World War III had a lot of sound issue, right? Then they hired a proper sound studio who made their entire sound. I don't know the technical part, by the way. I never.
I
I'm just
think
talking.
what they do is pretty much the same that Clean just offered. They just record it and then go in the studio and remix all the sounds and master them that they sound appropriate, that they work fine. So they cut out like all the wind noises and everything. They just clear out the sound. But I think we should definitely look into the thing Clean and Grant talked about, that we may actually, if they can, go out and shoot all the guns, so we have actually the noise of every single gun.
Again, one thing that using real life sounds, at least it might be too much for a BattleBit.
No,
That's
that's
something.
why it's not like they shoot it and record it and you just put it straight into the game. No, it will be like some audio technician will go over it and mix them in a way that they would fit, they would suit the game. That is.
No, I honestly like how, for example, Call of Duty did it. I'm not gonna lie, I think the Call of Duty animations, attention detail to sounds, everything is really great. I don't know if they're using real life sounds. I don't know if they actually go and shoot sounds, or if they're just mixing something. I don't know
But
what they are doing it. But
there's a
that's the team. I don't think we can afford. I don't know how much they will cost, but that's the team I want to get to for Velvet.
yeah.
I want to get them. I don't. The thing, my concern is, okay, we can get real life sounds, right? Like real life recorded sounds. The game can sound like Squad instantly. But the thing is, in Squad, the sounds are too realistic. In like, of course, you cannot say to real life, but at least they are trying to make that thing. And then whenever you have even like 10 people firing, it sounds a lot in battle. But there's like 8 people firing next to you, right? So the question here is adding realistic, Milsim sounds effects to a game like ours doesn't make sense. Like that's the thing I'm thinking about. Okay, we spend what 100k, 200k just for to get the Milsim sounds, and then it ends up sucks. It does. We realize it's too much for the game. Then what now? So I think we have to really consider what kind of sounds we want first. What kind of sounds does it really fit to the game, and then later on go for it. I don't think just adding real life sounds gonna make anything better because imagine you have, I don't know, tones of very high pitch shot sounds next to you, 8 people firing. I think people just gonna be muted in the game at that point. I would mute it, to be honest. That would be annoying.
We
Like,
play the game mute anyway.
I mean,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get the point. Yeah. It's. Yeah.
again,
We'll have to see. But
yeah, we
I
will
can tell
have
you
to
of
see.
Call of Duty because I think there's even a business insight about it. They don't even model the clothes anymore. They 3D scan. I talked with Mary a lot, and they also do that for Ready or Not. They actually buy the whole, or like they rent out the armors and everything, and they 3D scan it on a mannequin, and then they just like retypology of it.
Yeah, topology,
And the
alright.
texture they just like take from the picture. They just like apply that texture.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I do. And Call of Duty is doing the same. Call of Duty is buying the
But
gear.
that's models. The Suns?
Yeah.
How about
So
the Suns?
I don't think there's like one guy popping a balloon in a room and like, okay, I make like gun sounds of this. They have the
You
budget to go
never
out.
know. You
You
never
never
know.
know, right?
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Everyone here, whenever you want to spawn in the deploy menu, when you click on deploy, it has like a click sound. Can you guess what that sound is? Can you guess what that sound is? Whenever you
I think no one can guess that. I know it,
no
but I think no
no
one can
yeah
guess
no
that.
one can guess that. I recorded that thing myself. Like you never you want to spawn someone, but he's on what do you call on the combat, so it's like a click sound there. There you go. You never know. There, you wanna go for it? Go for it.
Okay, so it's Oki hitting his mug with a spoon.
Exactly.
That is the sound of the.
You never know. I'm telling you. If I can do that to you, if I can make you think that actually sounds great, I think Call of Duty can make a good shot sound from balloon. I don't know. I mean, they
Well,
can do it.
of course, there's probably some crazy people behind this. No, well, we'll see. That's like a field nobody of us has
So the
any.
thing is, you will not able to unknow that anymore. I'm sorry, everybody who heard this. You will not unknown that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah.
Anyway, you remember when the first implementation of the quads, not the first, the second one, when we made the driving sound, me just going brrrr. You remember that? There's still some clip from that. I've seen it recently again. I don't know where.
So yeah, overall, I want to design the sounds with a proper studio who knows what they are doing. That's something I really want to do for BattleBit. I'm not looking for realism, but I want consistency at least.
Yeah, that
And
would be great.
consistency in directions, consistency in what? In distance. So for example, right now in BattleBit, if someone fires a gun on this in distance, you don't really can tell that it's not different sound. It's just volume less, right? It doesn't really have a different sound, but like we want to have a studio making us okay. Hey, this is the sound you will play when it's 10 to 0 meters. It's 10 to what? 20 meters or 20 to 30, whatever. Like give us the actual each sound's what do you call distance by distance. What do we have? How are we gonna mix those things, right? Um, the explosions. Like right now we have like I think 4 or 5 layer. We have like different sounds if it's like less than 100, if it's less than 500, if it's less than 1000. But again, those are very much mixed. They don't really match the style sometimes. Those are one thing. The vehicle the vehicle engines are actually mostly I think fine. They're not really bad, but um
Well, they could definitely get
the
some improvements.
there's something, yeah.
Especially in an environment. We could add a lot more rattling and like, in general, like suspension noises, to vehicles, because currently they just like there's only the engine noise and like crashing into some things all the time. Oh Jesus Christ! More got banned again. He just DM'd me. Hi, we should introduce the wireless at some point. No, but anyway, that we have like suspension noise and everything. That would heavily improve the vehicles.
But yeah, in overall, I'm planning of what you call, um, I'm planning of what you call making at least overall in sounds, at least the ones that does not fit to the game too well, and at least have identity as well as a sound. That's
Yeah.
something in the future definitely. I think it's not that important right now. I think that right now people losing their not stats but like at least progression during that will be that was more important. So that's fixed. It just doesn't the server browser doesn't tell you that your stats are being saved properly, etc. So people like, oh, why I can't connect now, which is weird, which is fine. That will be fixed in next update. Getting the anti-cheat team more into the proper state, and we are hitting the first month.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? speaking about sounds, what is with the menu music? When do you plan to implement that? The music is
Larry,
done, yeah, before release, but we still don't have time to implement it. It's just not there
yeah,
yet.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Again, I know has to be there has to be small adjustments there and here and here. Like I know it just right now just get the most from highest priority to lowest. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Anyway, small update from my side.
Yeah.
Next to creator skins, I actually added the. I did some small touch up to vehicles. So I designed some new, more or less, gauges for all vehicles. I made a whole asset palette, of like new like speedometer and everything, and I put dashboards in like the Humvees and everything. I don't fully know about the location of the wheel, so there's a little bit of messing around with that now. We have to try around a little bit, but Humvees, I haven't sent them to you yet. I still need to send them to you. But in the future, they will have like small
Windows
dashboards. Windows are also in.
dashboard.
Like while
Okay.
I did Windows, I was like, okay, maybe I can just, because the vehicle texture is still very much unused. And with the
Yeah.
helicopters, we introduced like the screen things. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hey, while I did this anyway, now that I can like do these things, or like now that I think about these things, um, why not like add more things, more small textures? So I made a few, like only gauges, and now we have like proper gauges in vehicles. But I'm considering to also add like some audio equipment, so you have like a radio inside the Humvees, because I found some footage online of what it looks from inside in an Humvee, like during like a combat practice, and like there's so much things in the middle of it. Like right now, where with our cars, there's like nothing in the middle. It's like fully empty. And with the combat ones, they have like radio station in there, and then like some ammo thing and something. And also, I was considering to just like put that in there too, so that I remake the Humvees again, but only on the internal side. That I make the internals of the Humvee more realistic than what they would actually look like in combat.
Okay. But yeah, we still want to keep it what you call low poly stylish,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
keep that style. Yeah.
but
Again,
improve it along the way and just like
s-
make them a little bit more
someone
shiny.
someone asked what if you could have Apex style. What do you call the Apex style pinging? You know what? We had it before actually. It didn't work great, so I had to remove it.
Yeah,
Which is sad, but you realize stuff doesn't work. Okay, how did it didn't work? I'm gonna actually share my screen and show you how it was. I have a video here. Hold up.
you have a video. Oh man.
Yeah, I have a video of the radial. Okay, there we go. I found it. It was the first it was like okay, share screen, new pinging
Um,
system,
the screen
1080p
might break the format. It broke.
yeah, you will have to do it the
Oh
magical
wait,
thing
I
on your
can do the.
OBS. There.
Oh no, it's broken.
All right.
Okay, wait. How do I do this properly now? I could switch. No, I have. How do I do this properly now?
Well, you could share screen though, guess, but
I don't have anything for that. Could you just link it somewhere?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Where are you, Larry? There you go.
Great.
All right.
And I will just post it also in the Twitch chat, so the Twitch chat
Oh,
can then.
I was going to make it watch from your end, but sure. Okay. Then I move back to the streaming. There we go. Can you guys see it?
Hey, that kind of works now.
Worked?
Kind of ish.
Okay. So this was the first iteration of it. We had like this.
This kind of work. I know.
Like attack, defend. You could like observe something like their danger, and then like you could even mark vehicles. Hey, like take that vehicle, like right, and then get to that vehicle or something. and then you could like mark the magazines like this, like hey, like you have a magazine here, take it, something like that. It was more like their Apex actually. I played Apex and I liked it a lot. Like it was like more like Apex. You could like mark the hey, magazine there, take it. Like there you go. The problem with this is what happened is we put this into the game and then we tried okay, like let's people use it. Nobody used it because it was just like the game is way too fast. You have like 200 people around you. Nobody really cares. Just opening that menu and then trying to ping it for 10 hours. It's like too long. And then okay, what we can do is instead of you have a menu, it automatically changes what you call ping based on what you ping. Like it's like instead of having you have options, you have one single thing to click on, which is ping button, and then it automatically does it. Which is that's the current thing I'm working on. Which is like, for example, if you ping a vehicle, it automatically pings the vehicle, right? And if you ping the you call it the flag, it pings the flag, etc. If you ping a sniper, it pings as a sniper. Hey, there's a vehicle player there, etc. We had cases where we had you could ping also medics, but we disabled by default right now because nobody else uses it, and then so the the thing is I'm okay with adding those stuff, but if nobody is using it despite it's there, then there's obviously something wrong. Um, I'm not blaming the player here. I'm thinking, okay, the game's concept, the fast pace versus that what we implemented there does not work. Despite it's cool, cool doesn't mean it's useful. Like that's the reality. So what do you call? I'm still iterating what we can do more further. I don't know how the Valorant ping system works. I never played Valorant in my life, so I cannot really comment. But what I have seen so far is implementing Apex style like complicated pings does not work on a fast-paced game like BattleBit right now. It's just too much for majority of player base. So what we have to do is we have to have something more accessible, much easier, less time consuming, and still have depth in it, which is the difficult part to implement. That's the question, right? Um, yeah, but for Milsim mode, again, we are talking about hey, we're gonna have Milsim mode in future, right? That time, I'm fine with adding details like hey, like I'm gonna let you draw the thing you would imagine on the map. Like, hey, I'm of course the probably admin will be happy about that, and I ban you for doing that. But hey, at least you have the options, right?
Yeah, you can just
Um,
draw things on the map.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it
Because
in Twitch.
every person will just draw. There's like this intrusive
Uh-huh.
thought that he will just draw that one thing.
E-
You give a man a pen
a
and a
pen and
paper, and he will always draw the same thing.
yeah. Anyway,
Whoever it
okay.
is.
But yeah, at least like squad leaders can draw it, say, hey, you have to move here, etc. Um, I do see I do see the reason to have that at that point. Also, one more thing, we had grid system in the game. Like we had actually squad style numpads grid, right? We had it in the game. Nobody used it. It was so overwhelming. Despite I took it from squad, which is I came also as a squad player, which I liked a lot. I added to the battle bit, and then everyone's like, okay, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it's like, hey, there's lots of people moving around, moving around. You have like lines showing up. I mean, like, hey, it's just now mess in the screen. I can't understand what I'm saying. So we removed it again. Um, yeah, those are the points. Like it just adding a hardcore feature directed to the game, or not hard. I wouldn't say hardcore, but some features doesn't fit to the game. I think it needs changes, accessibility changes to make them work in Velvet. I mean, that was the entire thing. Like the entire thing we have been focusing on. Bring things from games that we enjoy in an accessible way. I mean, that's the goal at least so far. You have what bandaging, right? it's very accessible. And what we do, for example, is we increase the range that you can bandage people, right? So what happens is people unintentionally bandage each other. Like normally, like you are moving around and then you see a notification on the screen says, "Hey, press 3 to, I don't know, bandage someone." They're like, "Well, maybe not. Why not?" It's like it's not too much, and then we try to keep it not too long but not too short at the same time, and so it at least make it easier to revive someone, so they actually do it, even though they're not intended to do that. So people actually revive each other, right? Press F to drag someone. It's very easy. You just like see an F on the screen and like, what do you call? And then they got dragged.
What's this
It's
button do?
instant.
And then they just
Like, it's
start dragging
instant. Like,
people.
so the goal here is implement complex or not complex, like in-depth features that are easy to execute them. That's the goal. Like, and then if we can find a way to make those things execute in a accessible way, then I just disable them until I find something. Like this ping system I couldn't find something proper yet. That's the reason why we don't have too in-depth ping system. And I agree on ping system has to need to improve. I agree on it. When I play the game, I want to ping somewhere specifically, and I just ping it and I'll be like, oh, I cannot see it because there's so many dots in the screen that my ping versus the dot is like I cannot tell a difference when I'm looking around. Okay, then what we do is we make the ping more distinguishable from the ping. Now people spamming the ping becomes a problem. Okay, how do you do that? Like it's a balance, I guess I would say at this point. And yeah. All right, I talked too much. Go ahead, Larry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry,
It's fine.
you're
I was just there was just an idea popping in my mind, and then I noticed completely okay. It would make absolutely no sense to do it, so I won't even disclose it here. Should we talk a little bit about how releases went so far regarding numbers? I think
yeah.
it could be interesting.
About one thing. I will be adding what do you call for at least supports. Supports will able to at least see who needs ammo.
Oh, good
I
thing.
think. Yeah, I know. I will add something that if you're playing support, you will able to see, hey, this person needs ammo. You should go and give some ammo to this guy, or like, yeah, you're probably going to be a ammo pack taxi, just like on as walking, like not as vehicle, but like yeah. So you'll be walking ammo, just providing ammo to people, and then yeah, which will be interesting. Which will be I say it could be abused, but again, I think what can be abused there is we had cases where at least in Battlefield game, not in BattleBit, where someone would just throw ammo kit and then constantly fire and
Earn
like yeah,
points
it's
for it.
just
Yeah.
which is something. Dang, I hate that. What do you call the Discord? What do you call gifting? This thing I'm just gonna write down in chat. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's something I will definitely want to work on, improve on. All right.
Makes sense.
But yeah.
Makes sense. Anyway, fun things. I don't know. Have you seen it already? Our main server has surpassed the Discord server. The BattleBit Remastered Discord server has surpassed 200,000 members.
Oh my God! You're joking. Hold up.
No.
No way.
Yeah, we did yesterday. We had 201,000 already.
Oh my! No, I did not follow any numbers. I haven't followed numbers for the last 4 or 5 days to try to fix this.
I'm
this
just randomly
thing.
checking it once in a while. So
Oh my God!
we have grown more than 50,000 members in the last 3 weeks.
I think that's crazy.
It is. It is very crazy. You think about it. Then I don't know if you've seen it, but did you see the follower amount on the BattleBit application? Did you see that
Application?
yeah, the Steam store. If you go on the Steam stats site and you scroll, let me actually share that window. Oh man, I'm not prepared for anything what I'm doing.
What does followers mean? I don't understand what
So
followers
is the people that click on the follow button and they will get notifications about any update of the game.
Ah, okay. So it's
That
like
is it.
okay, I want to be notified if something happens at the game. Like yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I see. So it's okay. Some wish lists. Wishes are different. Yeah, okay, yep.
Okay.
I know the wishes, but I never knew what followers are. Like I didn't actually pay attention to it.
Okay, let me then show the chat that too. There you go. This is the site. Which is
Larry,
crazy.
resolution is horrible. Anyway, all good. Or is it just my end?
I think it's just your end.
Guys, back up. Is it my end or is it actually really bad, the resolution? Everyone's saying bad, Larry.
Well,
It's not my
it's
end.
bad because I'm right now doing the.
Anyway, I think it's yeah, it looks like 144p.
Yeah, well, it's
I
probably
know.
because of the Discord and because I'm sharing my webcam and not. Well, it's not. It's technically webcam and not screen sharing. I can screen share.
All good. I think everyone can go
Yeah,
there and
for the
see the
stream.
what they call
Yeah,
numbers.
for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
stream, the stream says it's fine. So for the stream, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, it works on your computer. Yeah, sure.
Yes, it works on my side. Anyway, what's crazy is that every day still we hit like 60,000 or 60,000 people playing, like every day. We have not gone
I
below
was
25,000 people playing in the
I
last
was
few days.
expecting very different numbers, man. I was
Uh,
expecting something like this, which is a good thing. I mean, this is a good problem to have. What I was expecting something like is in today's age, we all seen what most games going early access, and then what do you call? Like they spike something very high, and then they have like a going downward trend, and then have like a kind of consistent player base at that point. We haven't hit that point. I think we will hit at some point. It's just like this is not. I don't think this is infinite. But yeah, it's like I wasn't expecting this much to be honest. No, I
no,
was. No, I wasn't
like
expecting this much.
myself, like week 2, I would have expected, okay, like maximum maybe still 30,000 people.
30. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was like thinking like we get like a consistent player base of what 20, 25k, 30, and then like that was my expectation to be honest. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this. None of us would expect this, and then yeah, which is
it literally
crazy.
became a meme on Reddit the last few days. That before that
What's
there
the
was a
meme?
bunch of posts, like when the game released, there was a bunch of posts like the game will be dead within 1 week. It became a meme in the meantime.
Oh
That's
really?
yeah, that the game is not dead. The game is
I'm
everything except dead.
I mean, the dead thing is very, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be there all the time. I mean, the
It's going
thing
to be
is,
there forever.
even though it was dead, I will still develop on it because I have still things to do on this game, and you'll be still doing stuff on it. I mean, hey, like this thing is what do you call? I mean, we spent what? I spent 7 years. We spent your 4 years on this thing. Just spent 7 years. I don't think any point in my time I don't want to abandon it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
same here. But yeah, crazy consistent player numbers. Twitch is doing insanely well too. We're still like somewhat ranked in the top 50 streams all the time. I think we have not left it yet. What is absolutely insane, for the third week now, we are still in top selling. We have not left the top 5 top selling games.
Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, I haven't checked the numbers for a while. I couldn't really, to be honest.
I'm keeping an
We
eye on
have.
it to track it a little bit, but
I get you're more interested. Yeah, I know. You're
yeah.
more interested in these numbers. I know. Yeah.
So,
Anyway, what do you call?
and like, there's a very funny follower spike. You see that?
Larry, your screen is 144p. My eyes hurts. I
Then
cannot understand
open.
anything what's happening in
Let
your
me.
screen.
Then let
So
me. Let me.
don't try to.
I'll send it
I
to
mean,
you.
everyone.
There you
I
go.
can check myself later on. Yeah, I can check later on. I think people cannot understand the point. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
That's fine.
What's happened on the June 3rd? What the fuck?
What do you mean June 3rd?
Why do we have a sudden increase on June?
This. Ah. Uh. Release of the
Oh, never
game.
mind. That's the release. My bad. Never. Not June
Why do we have a
30th.
sudden increase in June? Well, I don't know. You tell me, alright? No,
Okay, never mind.
it's really fun
Sorry.
that our well, the last 30 days stats is like
Anyway,
that consistent because
Larry,
there's no
you
30
can
days.
stop sharing on Discord at least. You are hurting people's eyes. Not gonna lie, it's really bad.
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
really bad.
Let me just like
Anyway.
I oh that is the wrong thing. Boing, and yeah, no. This. All right.
Okay, I just realized entire thing is actually rated 144p, not only your screen.
Oh, great.
Interesting. Anyway.
Great.
Okay, guys, is this actually 144p or is it actually
It's
me?
because I think it's because of the webcam. Like webcams in Discord are like
No, you're literally like, like anyway, whatever. Anyway, whatever. I think we get the point. We get the yeah, it's fine. So yeah, we fix it later on.
well, Twitch should be fine, and Twitch is the only thing that matters because that will save the VOD. I turned it on. It's safe now.
Okay. But
Even
yeah,
the
alright.
re-upload was well received. I looked into TikTok. I have not looked into TikTok for the whole time. Guess how many views like the BattleBit hashtag has on TikTok?
I mean, you put a guy taking a dump, and then it gets 3 million views. So I expect like 3 or 4, I guess. For
3-4 million views.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Let me just double check again.
I mean, you
Before
put anything on TikTok and it gets like 1 million view, I guess, or at this point because of the.
So the hashtag BattleBit has 56.2 million views.
In total?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't sound bad, I guess. That's yeah.
I get my classmates send me TikToks all the time because they get like videos of our games recommended. Not gonna lie, it's like crazy going on there, and I have not paid attention to it at all.
I mean, I think what's gonna happen is yeah, those numbers go up, down, while we are doing what we are doing so far. So I think it's fine.
BattleBit BattleBit, the hashtag BattleBit is even not the most. Hashtag BattleBit Remastered has 77.4 million views. Whatever. Anyway.
Numbers are numbers. I don't think numbers. Like, of course, looking at the statistics, that's definitely something, but I don't think it will be matter. I think what right now matters is get things done in the game, add more content, fix bugs, like finish the like right now. I have talked with a couple products in the market that are that are focused on this statistics analysis for players and like detecting cheats. The reality of them is they are not extremely accurate, and then like they have to. It's different per game, so it's a hassle. Like I think right now, yeah, those are the things. The progression will stay same. Yeah, it will stay same.
Yeah.
And
So,
thing on minimap soon. Yeah.
Then one funny thing from my side still. Yeah, we said it at the beginning already. Actually, right after this, more or less right after this, I will be leaving to Paris. I will be at Twitchcon this weekend. Somewhat messing around with a bunch of industry people. I will meet a bunch of people from various fields. Maybe, possibly regarding future events. Totally not a spoiler into something we're going to do very soonish. Soonish. There's not really time schedule for it yet. Yeah, and then if anyone is around there, anyone is listening currently, or will see the event, I would probably post an event announcement thing right after this. Then would be really cool to meet you there. And then
so if you guys are in Paris, yeah, there will be on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, Saturday and Sunday, actually. I will be there on the convention. Pretty much. Not the whole day. Sunday will probably leave early because I have to drive home still.
Larry, have fun. I'm very jealous of you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very jealous of you right now.
Well, it will be fun and not. Because that will be another weekend I won't sleep at all.
It's all good. It's our end. So my end sitting on the basement, I'm working on back end and again. Okay, all good.
Well, you will come to Gamescom in Cologne this year. And there's like no excuses for it. You will come to the Gamescom because it's end of August.
That I cannot do that still.
No, you can.
I cannot.
Larry. Yeah,
Larry?
I know the whole Steam and then we have to pay everything thing.
Yeah, the first payment is coming on August, and also then we have to start paying the actual bills on September. By the way, anyone, we don't get any payment from Steam until end of August. So
Yeah.
right now we have been
We are
going
still
with
broke.
we are broke, and actually we won't able to survive to the August. Right now, like we don't have funds for August, so I will take loan. I'm not joking. Uh, because the AWS is costing a lot, Cloudflare is costing a lot. The people we are hiring right now, like it's pretty much what do you call? I'm saying, hey, we don't have money right now. It's gonna be on September.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it's literally right now like
We're
that.
still broke. um.
So
So
so what do you
yeah.
call? Yeah, that's
How
something.
much
And
was it? You said it like right after I ended the stream. You said like how much the AWS, like 15 days. It was 16K.
okay, so last month, but one more thing. Normally it could be much less. Last month for 15 days it costed us 16K. Cloudflare costed us 7K. And then you have other services that we are paying as well. So the main reason why those also costed a bit more than I guess you could do much less is also I put the servers on what do you call? I put more servers than what we need, like in reality, because what do you call? I wanted to have a smooth launch. Like I don't want to try to optimize the conception of money during the launch, because launch entire launch itself going to be determining the entire the product at the same time. So the thing is, right now, yes, it's expensive, but I think in time, I will look on to what we can. Okay, we don't need this server anymore. We're just paying extra for this one. We can add this. Like try to lower it and keep, but still keep the same whatever the speed of the servers are. Like it's definitely not gonna change. Right now we have more servers than we need in backends. Like it's just more. So it's responsive. In case one fails, there's additional backup one. So what do you call? And also the most of the things we are paying is actually traffic, not the hardware. So in that 16K, 12K was traffic. So this is what you pay in cloud. In the AWS, you pay for the bandwidth you are using, not the hardware. You can have like I don't know one single server, and then using 1 gigabit per second. You will pay the same thing. It's just gonna be traffic you're paying. Also, where that traffic goes. Like if that package goes to Asia, you pay different. If it goes to Europe, you pay different. If it goes A8, you pay different. If it goes to South America, you pay different. If it goes to South like Africa, etc., you pay different. It's regional, even sometimes country based. So the reality is, some people in some regions are costing us more money than
Then we earn.
uh yeah.
We
But,
some regions are more expensive than we make in them.
and also we have what do you call we have also regional pricing. I mean, you can guess it. One of them is South America. Sorry, guys, but this is the reality. South America has regional pricing, but their server cost is 12 to 15 times more. Like, South America is just not place to host in any way. Like, it just not.
Yeah,
And also,
it's
routing in South America is really, really bad. And also, they are very open to DDoS attacks. I don't understand why, but the servers that we open in South America is more getting DDoSed. I don't know why. What's happening there? I don't know why. I don't know. Like
yeah.
it's just weird.
And the
Um,
16K, that is only South America anyway, right? It was only South America.
South America traffic, yeah, costed us like 5 to 6K. Only the
Yeah.
traffic. And then we hosted one server for us in Australia for one day. Then I got a dedicated server ordered from our server provider, and then that one day of Australian server costed us $1,000. And then what do you call in Cloudflare right now? We are also paying for traffic. So, for example, there's something called Argo routing in Cloudflare that we are using. So what it does is it improves the routing. So if and also what do you call it makes the routing more optimized than you might have. So what do you call the communication between a server master server will be much faster, and then less hops between. That's also costing a lot of money, and also you have now new stuff coming in which gonna be costing more. Anyway,
Yeah,
anyway,
like
let's
the whole
let's change the
studio
topic.
thing
Yeah,
will be
let's change the
expensive.
topic. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Currently we are sitting at 40 to 50K. Which yeah, August we don't have money for that, so yeah, I will definitely look ways to what do you call take a loan
the whole
that
Paris
month.
trip so far has already costed me 600, 700, and I'm not even there yet.
Yeah, it's right now it's just no food and then just servers
Yeah,
there.
no food. We just
Yeah,
stop
no
eating,
food.
stop
Yeah.
drinking something, and we just like try to survive.
And then yeah, later on, what do you call the technical people won't get larger. Like technically, the technical people like what I mean, like the 3D modeling, level design, or the programming at least in game code. We won't get more people into this team, but we will get more people into the general team. Like the people, I think I want to have someone who's looking after servers when I'm not there, because right now I have to be sitting 24-hour here. If something is going wrong, I have to go and like investigate it, and at the same time trying to do the game updates, trying to respond people in my DMs as much as possible, read the bug reports and keep updated, and at the same time keep updated with the cheats, etc. What's happening, and patch them if you need it. Also, you have backend issues at the same time, so uh, I need more help there. So it's too much for a person. So yeah, I need more help in those cases. Which yeah, more people into the team definitely. But yeah, this is gonna take a while.
That's yeah, for sure.
And that's something I also like. I'm looking forward for community service is it takes some of workload from me. First, obviously, no server cost for at least for that particular server. Uh, the second thing is at least we don't have to moderate that server anymore because there's someone who's moderating that server properly and who's like looking at like their baby, which takes a lot of work from our end as well. But again, we have to somehow provide a proper DDoS protection for those game servers because yeah, they're getting DDoS as well, which is really bad, annoyingly.
There's no issues. Like, you know, like as everyone tells you, game development, like you click, like there's like this little checkbox, you just put the error in and you have like multiplayer in the game. Right?
Guys,
It
anyone who is developing game, anyone who's making multiplayer game here, at
don't
least
make
working on
multiplayer
it,
games.
yeah, just pretty much I will say don't unless you really agree to be hammered to the head. It's
Yeah,
like early access is a hammer to head, and then you get hammered, and then like you kind of like come back and like okay, what's happening, and then it hits you again one more time. Like it never ends. But at the same time, it's an adventure. I think it's a sort of adventure for a person to like
it's
have, and
definitely.
then like
And this is
and
not
then
only like not only the server side. The server side is like one thing, one big topic, with how everything is integrated. And as soon as like you go past this point, then it will go to the player side, which is more or less like what I'm currently doing in like the day-to-day moderation, everything, where I serve most of fans in. Like the day-to-day thing, okay, what fucked up shit did someone say now? And it goes
again
like
one
it's
more
like endless loops of
yeah again
everything.
one more thing. The game this is the reality. The game is doing so well because game looks like a Roblox game. Sorry, but it's the reality. I don't like saying game Roblox, by the way. I really hate it, but that's just reality. When you take a screenshot of the game and then put it on somewhere, people are gonna say, "Is this Roblox?" If they don't know what the game is, which is fair enough. I would say the same thing if I would see the same thing. Like I would say the same thing. But and then what they say, okay, as soon as they see the Roblox graphics, expectations goes all the way down. Like they don't expect dragging, no way. Like leaning left and right, no fucking way. What custom? I mean, you can customize in Roblox as well, but so and then they get into the game, and then they see all those features, which they're overwhelmed suddenly, and then that they say, okay, I wasn't expecting this at all. It's much more than I expected, which makes a very good what do you call impression. But the thing is, this is not infinite. As soon as you play for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, a day or two, this will become the standard. Until we introduced 254 player servers, 254 player servers were not standard. It was something extreme, not abnormal, right? But now it's normal to have 254 servers, player servers, right? So it's no longer a thing. Full map. I mean, of course, I cannot say full map destruction. We have parts we intentionally didn't make destructible. Destructible map, and then what do you call? This wasn't that standard. Now it's standard because you have been playing it for what 2 weeks, and then you have seen it all the time. So the other goal here is keep adding stuff. And then the thing is, at this point, the time is not helping. Like we cannot really take we have to take our time to make sure it's good, but at the same time we cannot. It's both literally.
Speaking of
We have to be fast and good. Yeah, at the same time. Yeah, go ahead, Larry.
speaking of time, next week is my last week off. Then I have to go back to my 9 to 5. I just noticed like it's 3 weeks already. Next week I have to go. Next week I'm still here, and then I have to go back to work. Then I will have my normal 9 to 5 again. Oh Jesus Christ! Ah, you almost forgot that already. Okay.
You go.
Um,
One thing, if someone, what do you call? If someone hosts a community server, I want to see pistol only server. I want to see sniper only server. I want to see helicopter. What do you call? Training server. Those are the 3 demands I have from community. And also, I love the infected servers from Modern Warfare.
oh, in fact, that will be so interesting. You just
Uh,
imagine like
Old
40
school
people.
infected. Old school infected. No, old school one.
Yeah.
The Modern Warfare, the COD, the what do you call? Like back in what 2000 something. I was kid that time. Modern Warfare 2, I believe. It had an infected. The nice thing about infected was in those games, you had to parkour. You had to what do you call? You had to parkour around to actually get hide from the infected. Which was not everyone could do it. It was selected people who had the skill to actually parkour around, and then failure. I love that. It was not. It wasn't something easy to do. Um, but yeah, we don't have those map features sadly, so I don't think it will be same. I don't think we will able to somehow bring that old school cloud to this. Despite I love that back. Anyway, how much time do you have, Larry? I will cut it short.
If you can get it done in 10 minutes, that would be great.
I was going to mention the voxel. Does
Uh,
have anyone
I,
played?
I was thinking, yeah, the old Ace of
All right,
Spades,
yeah, go
like
ahead, Larry, if you want.
anyone else here, because I there was a post on it on Reddit too, about someone mentioning the old Ace of Spades. Anyone here played the old Ace of Spades before Jagex took over and the everything? Like, just it's like it's living on currently as build and shoot.
So, back in like 7 months ago, Play to Be Real showed me like launched what do you call multiplayer server on Ace of Space, and then we played. I liked it a lot, and I checked this history of the Ace of Space, and it was really interesting to me. I didn't play Ace of Space as a beta player, but I realized there's a lot of people who played it and they liked it, and I also liked the idea as well. And then later on, my spare time, I made a game on BattleBit. This is how it looked like. All right.
So we only made Ace of Spades in BattleBit. I have not played it.
I played recently with again, like
Yeah, you
private
played it
server. It was
recently again when I was not here.
yeah.
I hate you for that because I have not played that yet. So we could bring this in as an event. Like,
That would
hey,
be interesting, yeah.
that we do like, what could it be like? That we do like winter event or something, and we just bring back that game mode.
So you have vehicles, people, what do you call, all the way going up, like digging through tunnels. Pretty much what do you call Ace of Space, but with vehicle BattleBit. There we go.
Yeah.
And reality is, it actually works. Like technically, I made it work, and then like network-wise, it does work. Like there you go. It does work. So this is in the game right now, by the way. It's just not hosted.
Yeah.
The problem with hosting this is completely different product. Like, despite we have the mechanics from BattleBit, this is a different game than what BattleBit is. BattleBit is more like Battlefield. This is more like Ace of Space. There are different communities. So the problem we had was when I showed this public, people loved it, but there's also a lot of confusion. Okay, is this game trying to be more Battlefield-ish, or is it trying to be more Ace of Space now because we are seeing Ace of Space, right? So that confusion was damaging. It wasn't any good. So I had to tell, okay, this is not the game itself. This is an addition to the game, but it was just too much. And then so I removed it. I didn't focus on this. But what can happen is community service can host this as the way how they like. Like community service are free to host this as the way how they wish to. Mod it, add different maps. I enjoy a Sopa Space game mode as well myself. So you are free to like at least say, hey, can we have this? And then I work on it and then we add it. Like import your maps. I don't know. You could have some that kind of stuff. The point here is this is only possible with community service. We cannot host officially because it's just gonna create confusion
Yeah.
what this game is about. We have an identity we have to keep.
Yeah. We have an identity we have to keep. We loved it so much. That's why we kinda kept it. And we want to make it available for community. It's not like, okay, yeah, it was a nice idea and we'll scrap it now. No, it will stay. It will stick around. There's like other things even. The infected thing, we could just push on community servers because I don't know how well it would fit the game itself. Then there was what was the other thing we once did? I seen someone requesting capture a flag that would fit the game again. But overall, yeah, definitely let's go for this. And we could do it on the official side even if we just run an event. Let's say we do like
Okay. What was the game mode where you have a flag and then you just like captured and then one person carrying the flag and then like
capture the flag.
Okay, that's capture the flag, right? Okay, imagine you you grab the flag and then 100 people sees your position delayed every every 10 seconds. Can you imagine the amount of bullets you're gonna get? I don't know how we're gonna make that work, to be honest. Like, imagine you just like take a flag, and then 100 people instantly aimbotting you. Like, I don't know how we just.
There's only one way to find out, right? There's only one way to find out.
I mean, we try. By the way, we tried 32 versus 32 free for all. It was horrible. Gun game as well.
No, it's fun. Fun.
Gun game and free for all. Those on large scale does not work. It was disastrous. No, it was disastrous. Like those game was only work with small players.
No,
so
that would be such a nice idea. We make an event. We call it Bring in the Chaos, and we make free for all on 127 versus 127.
It will be even much worse than what we have in Conquest. Like,
yeah,
we have everyone is enemy.
Yeah, let's make an event. Call it Bring in the Chaos, and we just bring in the chaos. Like we just create chaos for like a weekend. Or this,
Oh
we could
God.
do like
Anyway.
one weekend and like everyone could play this.
Anyway, but yeah, it's something. King of the Hill. There's one problem I have with the King of the Hill is how we're gonna implement the BattleBit, like at least not like technical way, but game design way. I can do the technical part. It's fine. I'm more concerned on game design. Is something
I think the way
first.
Call
Yeah.
of Duty build it. In Call of Duty, you have like an area, and there it could be a room or whatever. And on the floor, you will see a marking, like a small slight border, and then the whole floor will also have that somewhat color. And you know that is the hill now. That's the point to take. I don't know what it is called in Call of Duty, but it's like King of the Hill like. Is that hard point?
Someone said hard point. Someone said hard point.
Yeah.
Hard
So
point. Okay.
if you look at that, I think in a way that would work. I really like the way they indicate the area. Like I seen that, and like it looks so cool. It's a domination variant, yeah. But if we would put this in a King of the Hill style, so that the hill would change once in a while, or we can make the hill not change at all, that would be really interesting if it's only 1 point, because that would really become one hella fight.
Well, yeah, we will see. I don't know how. Yeah, as from game design, it should be more manageable to play. At the same time, it should be still massive. That's just something. Yeah, we will have to try to figure out. So when you have one single point, then it's going to be much more chaotic than what we have, which is fine. I'm not against the chaotic, but at the same time, I want to keep it more at least manageable. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be old school armor tree. King of the Hill will be crazy. But how many people are attacking at the same time? Like that's the thing. BattleBit is much more faster than armor tree. Like that is the design problem I have. Um, the problem with the design problems in here is you cannot just take a game mode that exists in the market and then just plug 350 people on it.
Oh
Like
no, that doesn't work.
it doesn't work in design perspectives. Like, it just doesn't work. So that is a problem. Technically, we can. It should already 204 players, 60 hertz servers, all the way fine. So, but at the same time, I don't want to go and then make it 32 versus 32. Like then it's just gonna be copy of what we have already in market. So what is unique then? Like why would you play a BattleBit that is doing the same game mode as those, and then while what do you call, like there's already a game who has been doing this for years and already polished enough. Like I'm telling this from a customer, a player perspective, not a developer perspective. Why would I do that? Why would I buy it? Why would I even bother playing it? Um. So again, anyway. Oh yeah, I want to actually play it right now. The voxel game mode. Not gonna lie.
If you start a server right now and play for 1 hour, I will kill
I
you.
have to, I have to work. Actually, I could do that while you're going to Paris.
Yeah, fuck you. No,
Switch,
please.
switch. Actually, let's launch it just before you're leaving the home. Like, just like you see, like, hey, server launch. You see the server browser, like you have to go.
Oh man. I'm being tortured. Yeah.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go, bugs. You didn't see that.
what would be fun in something like this if we would bring this back to the game and you have like a 5 minute preparation phase where you can only build and then the shooting starts. I think it was like, wasn't it made in a similar style already once? Wasn't there like a
The
game
what?
that does do this? I don't remember anymore.
Which one? Which game you're talking about?
I don't know. There was a game where you had like a team in an or like two teams in an arena. I think 5 versus 5, and then you had like a preparation phase where everyone could build, and then in the middle a wall would go down, and then you would start fighting for like the last and.
Minecraft. I think Rush. Was it Rush? No. Like there
Oh,
was like some kind of something wars. Bad Wars? No? In
is it
Minecraft?
Shatterline? No, Shatterline was something different. I don't know. I never looked too deep into it. The block and load was
whatever.
definitely something. Um,
Oh god, I remember this. But no, you can't do this in BattleBit. If you didn't know, if you don't want to spend your time going all the way down, you can just jump and then like climb back. Oh, there you go. Hold up. Could do this. Of course, you have to be careful, not trying to get damage, but like, yeah, there you go.
yeah, there's a bunch of people doing that already. I've seen that various times.
Yeah,
Anyway, good old memories. We should bring this back as an event.
as an event, yeah, I'm fine with that. But I wouldn't put on map rotation
No,
definitely.
no,
That would be
not
just
rotation.
that would be just like confusing. Imagine your end. You don't know this game will even exist in the game, right? And then you just like click on quick match thing, and then you just hop into what this. I'm like, what is this? Where am I? Like that would be just so
Oh,
confusing.
I might,
And then
if we do this, if we actually probably plan that out, I might see, maybe I can reach out to the original Ace of Spades developers and invite them
like
over to play.
we can honor we can honor them definitely, and I'll say, hey guys,
Yeah,
um,
that we. Okay, we'll plan it out,
okay,
and I'll look
one
into
question
reaching out
that
to them.
we just said. I mean, yeah, I think we should be fine. Yeah, okay, never mind, all good. Anyway,
So yeah,
but yeah, again, this should be off the map rotation, and then quick match should not put you into this server if you even launch it. It should not do that. It should be deliberately. You should be going server browser and searching for it. Which is not possible right now. If right now anyone, if you open any server or any community server opens, test ones at least, quick match will consider all of it.
yeah.
So yeah, that will be something. Anyway, I'm
Anyway,
still sleepy. I'm gonna go for about half hour probably. Larry, how much time do you have on your end?
I have 30 minutes. Before
30
you
minutes.
go,
Okay, you still have time.
before you go for sleep, let's talk about some other things.
Hey, go
Some
ahead. Yeah.
things we like not here after this. Some things we need to clear with each other, especially regarding the events. There's a bunch of things they did run into some issues yesterday night, so we might need to do some fucky shit over the weekend.
The IP whitelisting or
Yeah, they connect with more than 2 people per IP. So we might actually need to whitelist all the 250 IPs for this weekend and then remove them all on Monday again.
we could. Anyway, yeah. Let's just look. Yeah.
Yeah. As well as I will definitely send you.
Which region was it? Which region was it again?
Oh, I have no idea. I think no. I have an idea. It is I think NA. It should be NA.
NA, but like a bit more specific. NA what?
It was.
At least ask them. How much time do we have? Also, like I can't just rent a server for a weekend or I don't know, 2 days. A different server than what we have in the pool, like dedicated server, at least, from or just from AWS. All right, you just gonna ask them which region exactly it is, and then how long? That's the
I
second
think
thing.
it's
How
in
many
New York.
New York? I can get that. We have New York servers actually.
We have New York servers.
Yeah, we do have New York servers. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I can definitely get New York servers easily.
Okay.
On a single server?
I think single server would be fine already. Then I can just give them, hey, on these servers, everything should run fine. Because
Yeah.
before I leave, I will actually open a server for them. But that scales up and down. So
Okay. One thing about someone's asked an episode on community server hosting. So server hosting needs first we have to have API background. We have to have the legal part. What's prepare what you can do with community hosting, what you cannot do. I cannot just jump into tell you, hey, you can just host it and then let it go out without any TOS or any agreements, etc. And then also what you call battlemetrics. Battlemetrics is something you can implement yourself. Like we're gonna give you the API, and then there will be people who gonna implement battlemetrics on top of the API we have. People are gonna implement what? Implementing different. I mean, API is there. Imagine you have an API that says this person type this. It's up to you to connect to Battle.metrics, it's up to you to connect to whatever you have. You can connect to Discord. It's up to you at that point. So, but if you're asking officially if you're gonna support any certain API, like third party, no. But we will give the tools you to write it and what do you call like convert it, I guess you call it, which will be easy to do if you know what you are doing, which is C#. It's English. You don't need really too much knowledge to write in C#, to be honest. But yeah. All right. What's the
All right.
priority for development right now?
Oh, you
We
want to
said
do Q&A now? Something. Because I would have ended the stream now.
okay. I will go for it very fast. What's the priority of development right now? All right. First thing first. If there's any fixed DDoS attacks, we still have DDoS attacks. Some servers have a couple of cases, one or there, but mostly they are fine. So those are getting fixed. Second, backend. Backend was a ticking bomb. The more people playing, the longer. It was taking a bump. So I had to fix that. That's the other priority. The third thing is anti-cheat team, dedicated. The fourth thing is what do you call? We have new content coming in. What do you call?
My mom, sorry.
Implement. Well, not the good time later right now.
No, not really good time. I'm gonna just like message her that I will call her in a few minutes.
All right. What do you call? Like generally, get the technical part first done. I cannot focus on the game if I have to sit 24/7 on the servers and then see if there's anything breaking, or if there's a memory leak, or if people's stats are not saving properly. Like get those done. It doesn't happen to everyone, but there are still some cases there and here. So I want to get that sorted first. Later on, get more content in the game. Right now, what do you call? We have enough content, but it's not enough.
We have
It's not
enough, but
enough
it's
to.
not enough.
I mean,
Perfection.
sorry. Okay, I mean, yeah, Englishing. What do you call?
Englishing.
Yeah, that meme. Exactly that meme. English is Englishing. That thing. What do you call? We have some level of content, but it's not enough to keep anyone, to be honest, longer than 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's just reality. I mean, according to
Well,
me at least, if I were playing this game like right now, 24/7, which I cannot true play myself right now because I'm sitting on backend, it wouldn't stand too long to me. I don't know. It can depend on I don't know the person to person, but if I will probably press it really fast and then what do you call? Get to the at least all weapons and skins. Like other people prestige and then they all knocked all the weapons already. So like get more content to the game and then add more stuff to the prestige at least content wise plus at least something that shows up on your what do you call in your profile says like for example if you reach to what prestige 10 200 level there should be something different there that you still can progress or at least build up something. I think some sort of leaderboard could be interesting, global. But the problem with the global leaderboard is it's hard to implement due to the fact that there's a lot of players in the game and like you have to sort them by something. I will have to look into how it's done. But yeah.
but yeah.
Will there be data API of third-party tools, not game hooks, but REST graphic? You can implement your end, iShot. Like, I will give you the API for you to get callbacks from the game server that you're hosting, but you can do whatever you want with that. Like, it's up to you at that point.
All right. Before this goes into endless spiral and Q&A, I'ma just like kill this now. I'm a bad person.
Or anyway.
Yes, very much. Everyone
All
knows
right.
me as dictator in team.
Oh
Not
god,
even a
Larry.
joke.
Anyway.
Anyway,
All right, everyone.
Everyone,
Have a great day. Thank you, Larry, for hosting.
no worries. Thanks everyone for joining. Maybe see
Next
some
week,
of you
Saturday.
next week, Saturday again. Finally,
Yeah.
unless I like have some other things I need to do. Well,
Yeah,
nothing's
let's
more
keep it
important than this.
consistent on the this times.
As
Today
consistent
was
as possible.
today was an exception due to the Twitch, not TwitchCon. TwitchCon? Yeah, TwitchCon,
TwitchCon,
not Gamescom. Yeah,
not
I'm
Gamescom.
mixing those two. Yeah, I'm mixing those two all
And
the time.
this year's packed. There's still Gamescom, and there's another 3 I can't talk about yet. Maybe 2,
The
but possibly 3.
Yeah, there's two, but again, this is gonna take a while. We had to sign some NDAs, but as soon as we have a bit more what you call clear indication if we can go with them, I definitely I think it will be very interesting to announce it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Is that a thing you sent me earlier, or is that another thing?
Which one?
You sent me an NDA earlier or tonight.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
thing or is that
yeah.
another thing?
No, that's something else. That's something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we will talk about that later at a different point. Okay, then everyone,
Okay.
thanks a lot for joining
Alright.
in. Thanks a lot for being around. I will
Alright.
re-upload this one as soon as I'm back from Paris. So probably Sunday night. This one will go live on YouTube again. So everyone, hello, everyone that's watching on YouTube.
Larry, one more thing. I think there's right now a lot of stuff happening on Paris. So if you don't come back,
No, you see that they released all animals from the zoo?
what?
That like because of the riots, they released all. You haven't seen it. That's like the most ridiculous thing. I have been actively tracking that because it's just hilarious.
Larry, last 4 days I have been crunching on backend. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
have
sorry,
been crunching on backend. I didn't check any numbers. I didn't check the window. I didn't touch the grass.
Okay, then
I was working on making sure your stats are saved at the proper time when you leave the server.
So okay, short TLDR of what is going on currently in Paris. Paris became like the GTA 5 lobby. Someone like there's people stealing buses and driving through the city. There's people stealing police cars and driving through the city. Someone stole a helicopter and was flying through the city.
You're joking.
No.
Hold up.
They released all animals from the zoo. There's like lions and elephants just running around in Paris currently. There's like a whole.
You're joking.
No, there's like zebras running through the streets. There's like videos. You can watch it. You could go out and watch it.
I'm gonna check it right now.
There's people in costumes running around. There's like Batman going around in the city.
Is it really good idea to go right? To be honest, the things you just saying.
I kinda want to see it, but that is actually at the opposite part of the town. So I am below the river, and like the things going on is above the river. There's somewhere a picture of a giraffe standing next to the Eiffel Tower and just like casually eating there.
I mean, I hope it calms down, but wow.
It's if you check the videos, if I find them again, I can send it to you. It's like it's really ridiculous what's going on in like.
We just posted something on chat. There's an elephant on the. I'm sorry for laughing. But
yeah, very
this
interesting.
is weird. Why would they release? I don't know, animals like that. It's actually like
it's not really great. It's like really bad. There's some funny videos in the meantime, like from like monkeys sitting on buildings and like screaming through all the night.
No way.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my.
There's like a whole group of emus running through Paris.
That actually does sound like a GTA 5 lobby with a couple of hackers
yeah.
spawning cars and what do you call animals, and like yeah, it
anyway,
does sound like one of it.
I double checked. The area I'm in is by far not affected. There is no riots going on there anywhere. I can park my bike in a secured garage, underground garage. They will lock it. I should be safe. If I'm not safe, yeah, you'll know because I won't return.
You will know. You won't return. Yeah, guys, new application form 3D model.
We're taking that out. Okay.
We're looking for new 3D.
Oh.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah,